In this video, we explore how our nervous system directly shapes our experiences. A regulated nervous system understands the level of threat, or lack thereof, in the environment. The nervous system, which is really what that is about, isn't it? Things that are affecting our nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
It shapes every aspect of our experiences and as humans. So how does that work? How does the nervous system work?
Well, the human has a kind of physical piece of architecture, like every mammal, even reptile, that is their nervous system. And the nervous system, I guess, the shorthand is it's the way that information travels from the brain to the body, and vice versa. It's the kind of wiring that keeps the instructions flowing around the body. And there's a part of it called the autonomic nervous system, which means that it's kind of happening automatically. So I can't do much on purpose with my autonomic nervous system. I can move my leg on purpose, and that part of my nervous system is communicating with my leg. But what I can't do is necessarily raise my heartbeat just by deciding to, or become enraged or go to sleep just by deciding to. So the autonomic nervous system is operating independently of our cognitive thinking mind, and it's doing all sorts of vital things like deciding how fast my heart should beat, for example. Evolutionarily wise, one of its main key functions was to regulate our response to threat. And the reason why that's so important to evolution is because if you get that wrong, you're probably going to die. And if you die, you're not going to have any children. So from an evolutionary perspective, each generation that survives is probably going to be improving its response to threat rather than getting any worse. And so actually, as the millionth generation of whatever we come from, we have an incredibly sophisticated, hardwired, automatic system which responds to threat. And that's the autonomic nervous system. So you can see, if you think about that as kind of the thermostat in the house, and then you think of, the rest of the body and everything you do as your boiler and heating or air conditioning. If the thermostat isn't particularly sophisticated, you're never going to get the temperature right. And if your thermostat is broken, you're going to be boiling or freezing. Mm-hmm. And I think this is what's happened to us. We are living in an epidemic of broken thermostats because, we can get into why later, but the net result of it is we're either too hot, too cold all the time. We're either anxious or depressed. We're either overreacting to problems that aren't really there or underreacting to problems we should be doing. And then people say you're anxious or people say you're depressed. It's normal to be anxious if you're chased by a lion. And it's actually normal to be depressed if you're caught by 10 lions. This is what mammals do, and it actually helps them to survive threat.